and we go again. Gallo trying to get that second opportunity. It's Ndidi to make it 1-0. Gallo couldn't got the first goal, but just trying to find someone. It's Bruno Fernandes to make it 1-0 against Spurs. It's Sancho in acres of space. And he switched that so quick that Lloris. Hey guys, my name is Simpzy. How you all doing? Welcome back to some more FIFA 20 career mode. Here today on the channel, we're back on our Realism modded Manchester United career. This is episode 17. In today's episode, we have two massive matches. We have the semi-finals in the FA Cup against Newcastle United. We face the Geordies at Wembley, I think. Yeah, because it's technically neutral. It doesn't say home and away. I think it might be at Wembley. Then, looking forward into the calendar, we face, you guessed it, Mikel Arteta's Arsenal in the Europa League. Coming out to the month of May, we've still got the Premier League title to decide. Southampton, West Ham, Leicester, and Crystal Palace. We've done the hard work against the top European sides. It's these weaker to lower sort of table, mid-table to relegation fodder, which we've been struggling against. So these fixtures, they may look easy, but taking victories is going to be easier said than done. So if you are enjoying the United career mode and want to support me in the channel, the best thing you guys can do is leave a like and a comment. It really helps out the YouTube algorithm. Let me know in the comments as well, feedback and suggestions. Would you like to see Season 2? And if you want to support the channel, there is a Patreon and membership link in the description below. Completely optional, of course, but it does support myself and the channel. But regardless, let's get stuck into Newcastle. So we're going to have to play our second team here today. We're coming off a really good run in the last episode. We managed to beat Jose Mourinho's Spurs 3-0, and we scraped a heroic victory against Aston Villa 1-0. So the Premier League title is still very much on and alive. Although we're probably not going to play any Premier League matches here today. We're sort of focusing on the Cups. Okay, so yeah, so we'll play with the second team because we have to play the other against Arsenal. So we got James, we got Gallo, we got Pereira leading the line, Bernardeschi and Ndidi. He's going to be starting because he's got the stamina. Grealish, he's got the stamina to play over multiple fixtures. Fosu, Smalling, Bailey, Shaw, and then David De Gea in goal. Rashford, Pogba on the bench if we need them in an emergency. So far this season, we're doing alright. Unfortunately, we got knocked out of the Carabao Cup, which we really shouldn't have. If we can beat Newcastle here today, we'll be able to sort of progress to the final, which is more. It's going to be against Spurs. And Spurs have had a knack of winning cups. They beat Stoke 2-1 and knocked me out, which is hilarious. In the Europa, so the Champions League, we'll talk about that. Chelsea face Napoli, Man City versus Leipzig. It could be an all-English Champions League final. How cool is that? Looking at the Europa League, Benfica and Atalanta. So if we can beat Arsenal, we might be able to book a spot in the final and maybe win the Europa League under my managerial career, because I would have much rather playing against Benfica or Atalanta. Looking at the Premier League, we currently sit second. Liverpool lead by 2 points, but we have a game in hand. Man City in third, Chelsea in fourth, Spurs in fifth. Sorry about that one, guys. I got interrupted. Family comes first. I hope you understand. So, Spurs are in 5th. Arsenal are in 9th. So they're really banking on trying to get European football next year by trying to win the Europa League. Burnley, Newcastle, Aston Villa, all in the relegation scrap. So we might even be able to steal a couple of Geordies. We actually already got one on loan for free, basically. Getting, of course, Longstaff in. So here's the squad. This is what I'm going with. Yeah, I'm really happy with that. Okay, so there's only one leg, isn't there? It's this straight up knockout, isn't it? Yep, so there's no other match. This is make or break. This is at Wembley, because I forget they've recently changed that in years, haven't they? That... Oh, mate... Maybe I need someone else just to sort of help out. Is someone else a bit more fit? I'm just doubting myself here. Like, Pogba's exhausted. Yeah, McTominay. Like, do we need Chong? Do we really need... Like, are we better bringing on someone like Bruno? Or maybe Sancho, who's got a little bit more oomph in him. I'll bring on Sancho. just because it's only one fixture, and we really want to try and book our place in the final. So, let's go up against Newcastle. Look, you never know, we might not even need to bring on someone like Sancho. We can save him for the match against Arsenal. But we're coming up against Stevie Bruce's Newcastle. But it's always kind of weird that the lower... Like, I don't know why, but in this career so far, teams that are doing really terrible in the league are going on crazy cup runs. Maybe they're focusing on it. Like, Newcastle probably are going to get relegated this year. And there could be a fire sale at the club. We're playing with our second team now, though. And, like, Stoke are 15th in the championship. It's not like they're even getting promoted as well. Oh, man, if St. Maximin becomes available. That's a cool signing. Let me know. Looks like we're going to get Champions League next year. And I want to try and win a piece of silverware this season. I'll consider this season a failure if we don't. But I feel like we've got enough gumption. We've got enough tenacity and nastiness in us. Excuse me, I'm getting tongue-tied. I'm bloody coughing. I think we've got enough nastiness in us. We've got the hatred of Man United back. Okay, let's have a look at Newcastle. Wow, Wembley is absolutely packed. The Geordies and the Manx go at it. It's a 4-4-2, so that's really interesting. We might struggle against that. Dubravka in goal. We can definitely score goals past him. Emil Kraft there. Cher, Clark, Jetro Williams. Fullbacks are okay. Almiron, Steven Zuber. They must have recently signed him. Isaac Hayden, St. Maximin, Carroll, and Dwight Gale. Dwight Gale had a really good match against us last time we faced them. And of course, we've got Longstaff on our books. We're playing with our second team away at Wembley. Both down in London. Oh, and we might be on here already. Indeedy. Waiting for the follow-up there. It's Indeedy. Igalo has turned his man. He shoots. And it gets blocked. Already, very early on, we had a really good breakaway with the second team. Manchester United B, that I like to call them. Bernadeschi just trying to drag players away. Can't seem to do it. Oh, he might be able to see the 1-2 pass. And can't get the shot. He got closed down there. First time at Wembley. I don't know. Is it just me, or does it sort of... Like, having the semis at Wembley, doesn't it sort of cheapen the experience of the day out? I don't know, maybe it's just me. But Bernadeschi's through here. Oh, we've somehow kept it in. Can we get the follow-up? No. Newcastle's defence held us off here. But early on, the second team, I think we're more or less cruising against Newcastle. And it's only going to be a matter of time. Come on. We just need to get an overlapping run. That's a good foul there. Bernadeschi. I'm just going to wait for it to go. Bailly. Like, stick a boot in someone. Like, come at Grealish. That's what you want. Ah. Fainting around there. Dwight Gale looking to break. We just keep on beating them on the interception. There's so much space there with Andreas. He's going to have to try and keep this one in. He cuts back. It's Andreas Pereira. I always call him Pereira. It's Pereira. Oh. Yeah, just wide of the left post there. It could go to penalties here. But I'm going to try and avoid playing my first team players. We need them against Arsenal. I prioritise the Europa League. A European Cup's way more important than the FA. In my opinion. Oh, good tackle there. Because you never know. Andy Carroll, he's the type of guy to score an absolute banger at Wembley. Oh. Like, he gets really up for it. He's actually good on FIFA, surprisingly. In real life, I feel bad for Andy Carroll. But I find it hilarious how much Newcastle extorted Liverpool for. It's so old, that, but it's still funny. Igalo. He's putting some crazy through balls in, Igalo. James waits up, takes a touch. Oh, can't curl it past Dubravka. And St. Maximin there with a really poor recovery. But the way we seem to be opening up Newcastle, honestly, I can kind of see why they're where they are in the table. But Bernardeschi there's got to be doing better. Nice little piece of skill. Couldn't curl it right around. And I'm going to try and bring it out from the back. Aerially, we seem to be beating them. I just need to take my time a bit. Be a little bit more cautious. Couldn't get on the plate for Bernardeschi there. And once again, they're just bombing it, trying to get it route one. It's just not working with their tactics. I'm just going to have to go straight at goal. Like, I'm trying to curl it in like I'm playing with Pogba or some of the other higher rated players. We are playing with the second team, so there's that. This team should be enough, though, to beat Newcastle if they're being relegated. Good job by Smalling there to come out. And United need to hit Newcastle on the break here. Yeah, why have they let Pereira go? But it's a Garlo to chase it up. A nice little cutback. Oh, he's kept on going. Oh, James has spilled it away there, which is unfortunate. Dubravka trying to bring it out for the back. But it's all been one-way traffic here for United in the FA Cup. Last time they won it was under Southampton. Was against Southampton, rather. Oh, Bernardeschi here now. Has to shoot. He's blocked. It's Grealish now. He's just not quick enough on the turn there. He should have pivoted it and tried and smacked it. But I'm curious to see the stats for this. Now, 7 shots to 5. Newcastle have made and created absolutely nothing. But this has a last-minute Andy Carroll screamer written all over it, if I do say so myself. Andreas. Bernardeschi. Come on. We haven't had the finished product in the final third. We need something here. Yes. Agallo. Convert, please. Dubravka, man. I just don't know what's going on. Smalling. He's the type of man that would probably score a header from there. Coming back from his loan at Roma. Has been an integral part of the squad. I'd love to get a Nathan Ake in, or maybe just a rotational defender. But we don't have the money. Bringing him back from Roma is actually a good cost evaluation. Grealish now. United. We've got to stick this one. James! And it's Dan James to make it 1-0 at Wembley in the 55th. He's absolutely lashed at it there. Had a controversial season, but he's picked up crucial goals here and there. I wish he was a little bit higher rated, to be honest. But Dan James makes it 1-0 there at Wembley. Opening up on the left. Not a bad shot with the right foot. And we've finally smashed through Dubravka's clean sheet. Dan James scoring in the 55th minute there. His second goal of the FA Cup. Come on, United. And can we make it a second now with the second team? There it is, the next fixture coming up, the 30th of April. United face Arsenal. And we've somehow won that back there. Bernardeschi trying to find Ndidi in the midfield. Bernardeschi turns. It's Ndidi. Back to Bernardeschi. It's Bernardeschi, who's done way too much once again. I just want him to thrive at United. So I'm maybe just trying to make him do way too much. Oh. Grealish. We've had to go back there because we got caught out. Luke Shaw's like standing still at the other left side. I don't know if anyone caught that. Oh. It's a Garlo. Oh, to scoop. But there was like a flick on. And it rolled it forward. Almiron. Newcastle. Looking to hit us on the break. A good flick on there. And not bad trying to switch the wings at the last minute. Oh, Andreas is exhausted. A lot of my defenders are. The ball comes in to Andy Carroll. Hayden at the edge of the box. Newcastle only have sort of one real opportunity here. The slide tackle's been dodged. They're just trying to whip it into the box. I don't blame them. 70th minute now. Let's make some substitutions. Oh my god, Bernardeschi is exhausted. So we've got a couple of options here. I could bring on... I could just like go Grealish, Greenwood. I don't think I need anyone else there. I might bring on Simpzy for Fosu. There's probably not going to be much of a difference on that right-hand side. It's a shame Fosu... Oh, no. What have I done? I've put Newcastle in a really good spot here. No! Indeedy. Oh. I was going to bomb it. Yeah, I just wish he could play midfield a little bit more. I don't know why he lost those midfield accliments. I think just under Jose, he developed into a different style player, Fosu. I think that's all it was. No. St. Maximin's kept that one in. Oh, Carroll. No, oh, Isaac Hayden. 1-0 is enough against Stevie Bruce. Smalling's come up. Can we get one little counter-attack on here? Shaw. Looking to break pass. Oh, they actually gave it, I think. Could have been a free kick. That's what I'm thinking. Jack actually went further out of danger. He was in a better spot. Igalo looking for the scoop. Like, sometimes a scoop turn might actually work like that. Jack. McTominay. It's Jack Grealish. He probably had enough time to sort of take a touch there. But it looks like it's going to be a 1-0 victory for United. If we can just hold on here. Very, very tight. Very close with the first team. I was trying to find a Igalo there, but why did he get sprayed out? Newcastle panicked there, and they didn't need to. They should have taken their time. Simpzy, Greenwood, Tominay. It's Jack Grealish. That's a foul. And we've got a free kick here in a dangerous area. I haven't scored a free kick all season, so I'm just going to play it short to Igalo. Oh, he's hit the crossbar. A really good attempt there, but Simpzy's at the edge of the area. He might be able to get a... Nah, it's bad. That was not bad from Igalo, though. Simpzy with a really nice tackle there. Putting pressure on and puts the ball out for a Newcastle last-minute free kick. But I reckon that's it. Oh, we might have one attempt on here. No, that's it. They weren't going to give it to us. 1-0 Manchester United. Scrape a victory here away at Wembley with the second team. It was a Dan James finish to beat us, but it could have very well gone to penalties there. 11 shots to 8. Well deserved, but close. Newcastle played a lot better than what I anticipated. How's your bacon, did you say? So we're coming up to the match against Arsenal here, and... You won't believe this, guys. Arsenal have launched a £50 million bid for Wan-Bissaka. Now, I've been incredibly critical of him in this career series. I think we can just get a better player who's 83 rated. He was brought in under a previous regime. I don't think he's going to be England's next right back. It's going to go to... Trent. So for 22 million, so for 22 years of age, 83 overall, he's worth 50 mil. He can get 80. I reckon I probably can extort Arsenal here. He's not going to be able to join them until the summer transfer window. But also, what I fear seeing this is if we don't get another offer for him. Because we transfer listed Martial for a full window and no one took him. So if I want him to go, will I get a better offer? Let me know in the comments. Look, you know what? I'm going to try and extort Arsenal here, because I want to do Season 2 of the Manchester United career, but I wasn't really looking to reflect on the squad for the year just yet, because honestly, I'm happy with the defence, I'm happy with the midfield, I'm happy with the strike force now. The fullbacks are what's the problem. Like David Alaba, 25 mil. We probably could have bought a. We probably can and still do buy a better left back in the future, because we bought him for a really good price, 25 mil. Wan-Bissaka. Now I think I can get a better right back. He's got a huge potential. It can go up to 90, I believe, but I don't know. There's just something about him in this career series that I don't know. I just haven't liked playing with him. I think it's got to do with his passing. Like, he's been okay. Like, actually, maybe we need to read the stats. So, yeah, he's just been average. Like, I just don't know. I just feel like every time I try to tackle with him, I just feel super suspect with him. I think what I'll try and do, I'm going to try and extort Arsenal, because we could... look, there's obviously Kimmich we could go for, which is a bit crazy, but I think even like a Danny Carvajal, I think even a CM or maybe, I don't know, Ricardo Pereira. There's a fair few defenders that are a bit more, yeah, just a bit better. I think they've got a bit more substance to them. But for 50 million, I'm not going to let him go. I'd want like nearly closer to 80, maybe even 70. So let's negotiate with Arsenal here, and we'll try and get a massive offer for him. The former Crystal Palace man. He's a London boy, I think. I'm assuming. I have no idea. But let's try and start things off. Well, he's got a huge potential, so we'll go like 80 mil. Because I'll probably... Yeah, let's go straight up 80 mil. What are they even going to say to that? No. Okay, so maybe not. Maybe they weren't even... Like, we'd probably break that down to 70, so they probably would have only... Yeah. But that's a huge offer there, so that actually lets other clubs know. Because that's what you'd probably want. You'd probably want 80 mil for him. He's worth 50. I'd have probably accepted 75. But that's what I want. Because we can always use a player plus cash deal. But now that's let other teams on the continent that... Arsenal have been going for my players. They must have a war chest. 42 for Greenwood. I forgot they launched that. Lindelof 28. Pogba as well. There's a fair few offers. Fosu wants to be loaned out. I'm not going to loan out anyone there. Okay, rightio then, guys. So that Wan-Bissaka transfer fell through, which is hilarious. But we've got Arsenal now in the semi-finals of the Europa League. If we can beat them here today, we can book another cup final. We booked one at Wembley against Spurs. We could book one here against Benfica or Atalanta. Okay, so let's have a look at the squad. Sancho, Rashford, Oyarzabal, Fernandes, Pogba, Ndidi. Everyone seems to be okay. Ndidi is a little bit exhausted there. Same with Bernardeschi and a couple of others. So I could rotate the squad a wee bit. We'll go with Longstaff. We might actually... Yeah, no. I'm an Aaron. I think I'd even nearly play these guys even if they are a little bit exhausted just for the last little bit. James, Greenwood and McTominay I'd prioritise though. But I'm happy with this formation and team. Let's get stuck into the Gunners. We've beaten them twice this season already. But we start off with... do we want the white? Let's let them play in blue. At Old Trafford, ultimate difficulty. It is raining. Let's get stuck into Arsenal. I'm quite surprised that they launched such a big bid there. Because they have Hector Bellerin. Like, you know what I'm saying? Maybe they just need like a backup, right? What a weird acquisition. Why would you need that if you got Bellerin? Like, before Wan-Bissaka broke onto the scene... Like late 2018, 2017, Bellerin was the guy to get. Before he had his sort of injury couple of crises. Because he was Barcelona were in for him for one stage, weren't they? But we're coming up against Arsenal. We have the home match. I kind of prefer the away. But it can kind of... Yeah, it's like cricket. I don't like starting first. I don't like batting first and setting the pace. I'd rather chase, to be perfectly honest. But... We're playing at home first. We can't afford them. We can't afford them to get the away goals, and we've really got to start like a bull in a china shop. We've got to go from out the gate. So they're playing a 4-2-3-1. I really like playing that against that formation. I seem to play well a lot against it. I wish someone could do like a stat over. I wish there was more in-depth stats in FIFA. Like there should be a pop-up to see all my past records against Arsenal or. What's my most successful formation against as well. But they've got Leno in goal, Bellerin, Mustafi and David Luiz. What a joke of a backline. Kolasinac there as well. Xhaka, Ceballos, Pepe, Saka, Ozil and Lacazette. No Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang or Guendouzi. And a very poor excuse for a backline. United start off the match. Come on United, let's go. Arsenal looking to... sort of closed me down there and pressurised, but Oyarzabal's come back into midfield. Rashford can't get the second follow-up here. Leno has to come out and bomb this one. The former Bayer Leverkusen man. Fernandes. It's Rashford. Pogba gets the shot blocked, and it's Xhaka to get it to Lacazette. Sometimes those camera angles don't chase properly when they whip it. Oh, we've intercepted here somehow. It's just back and forth. Oh, we've stuck in a good tackle. It's still back and forth like crazily here. Yeah, sometimes the football's so quick on this mod, like the camera angles can't touch it. Now, with Old Trafford, you can go out further, but I prefer being closer to the action, to be perfectly honest. Widescreen ain't my thing. I like to see the nuance in the fouls and stuff. I'd be right on the touchline if I could. But Arsenal having the first real attacking intent. Oh, what is that from Wan-Bissaka? After having that... Oh, what a tackle there from the defence. After having his offer rejected, he might be a Arsenal secret agent. I doubt it. Just making fun. Fernandes. Oh, Rashford has just burnt David Luiz, and it's a goal. It's Marcus Rashford to start off the scoring in the Europa League semi-finals. 1-0 to Marcus Rashford just before the 18th minute. The Red Devils are running it away. Nice little turn there. Like, look at that. Takes a huge touch on David Luiz. It had to take Kolasinac to drop back. He's just ball watching. He's the captain at Arsenal still. Sideshow Bob has allowed Marcus Rashford to score his 5th goal of the Europa League. We've played really well against Arsenal already this season. So, there's no way though we're going to. Probably put up a really good competition. And they were sitting 14th as well. They've had a really bad season. But yeah, let me know in the comments players you'd like me to sign for next season. Feedback and suggestions. Sancho's just done Nicolas Pepe there. And they've had a bit of a battle on the left wing there. Let's try and build something up from the back. Maguire. Pogba holds up the ball well. Back to Ndidi. Ndidi looking for the pass. Pogba got closed down by Xhaka there. Normally he's a bit hot-tempered. He doesn't sort of hit those time tackles if I'm being perfectly honest. Oh, and another. We had time. We can't waste possession. And Ndidi's now dropping back. Nice ball over the top from Arsenal. And they're hitting me on the break here. Oh. Okay, that was really bad from Ozil there. And if we can be quick, we might be able to be quite reactionary. It's David Alaba. Oh, what is that? How have you let Sancho to just skip past you like that? It's Bruno Fernandes. Nah, I got caught there. Ball watching. Let's go back a bit. Ndidi. Pogba. Arsenal. I'm just waiting for this to sort of commit. Oh my god. I'm not going to lie. Xhaka's actually done me twice in the tackle. And they're just trying to play through balls over the top Arsenal. But I'm not going to lie. It seems to be working. Far out. That's gotten way too close for my liking. And we're away. Sancho. Oh, has just burnt Bellerin, but he's put it out there. He's got the acceleration and pace, but I tried to do a little bit too much there. What are Arsenal doing with that? And it's just gonna... Like, it's just both back and forth. We're both, like, wasting possession. Maybe it's the pitch more than anything for this. Oh, we've got a lot of players here now, though. Pogba screaming for it. 1-0. Oh, Rashford's tracking back so well for this. Maguire. Lindelof. Ndidi. Yeah, maybe we just need to focus on the wings more. That's a good tackle right into the back there. Nicolas Pepe is more furious than anything, I think. We'll quickly try and release it to David Alaba. Back to Pogs. Fernandes. Sancho. Trying to get it to the byline. It's going to come aerially in. Sometimes you can get a flick on like that. But it looks like it's going to go to half-time. That's a courageous attempt there by Lindelof. Just trying to save any last-minute counter-attack. But United have started off well as the home team, scoring the first goal. But due to the away goal rule in the Europa League, it could be all for naught if Arsenal get one away goal. Look, one away goal is probably enough for us to build on. But 2 is when it becomes complicated. And then we have to go away to the Emirates. It's absolutely packed here at Old Trafford. Also, depending on the team's performance as well on the Realism mod. Good tackle there by Fernandez. Crowd size dictate as well. Like if you turn into a relegation side, the crowd numbers go down, which I really like the touch of. But Paul Pogba's looking for the second one. Rashford's going for his second. But you got to give it to Davaluz there. He actually intercepted the block tremendously well. And Arsenal trying to build it up from the back. Pogba. They've been so sloppy, but I'm not going to lie, so have we. We're looking for Ndidi here. Oh, I didn't need to cut back there because he was surging through. Arsenal look dangerous every time they try and break. It's Pepe over the top. What are these balls, man? Player to watch. Marcus Rashford. Nicolas Pepe's going through here. And that's good stuff by the Red Devils. The ball's going to be short. Ndidi's going to come up. And what was that, Lacazette? I'm going to call Maguire up here. We'll go into midfield. Fernandez. I keep on running into Xhaka. Like, really hard. Good stuff, Pogs. Put the pressure on. It's been 60 now. And I think some of these guys are a bit knackered. We could get some fresh legs in. Like, bring on Scott Mc... No, we've probably got 10 minutes either side. That's the thing. Like, sometimes you can get your substitutions on way too early. When they've still got a little bit of life and oomph in them. But I really want to be making things easier for me if we can in the next match. So I really desperately want another goal. Because if we can score a second, we might be able to play our second team. We'll have to see. But Arsenal in midfield are actually breaking me down well. Oh, Alaba. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. United are away here with a really nice bit of movement. Sancho. Rashford has to score, and he does. We've taken it all the way to 2-0 in the 70th minute there. Marcus Rashford. Mwah, he's been so good. Gotta love a Marcus in there. 2-0. Sancho. Ronaldo chopped and just put it low. He turned it so well. There were a lot of players there heading back. He's rolled it perfectly onto his right foot. And I think the defenders were probably even maybe blocking some of the vision of the line of sight on Leno. Rashford scores his 6th goal of the Europa League. And now it's time to do those subs. Yeah, because then we'll be able to focus on the Premier League a little bit more. But what a campaign. What a career series we've had so far. I'm still enjoying it now. 17 episodes in. It's been crazy. I can't recommend the Realism mod enough. A good ball in from Wan-Bissaka. Some people ask me how... Oh, okay. Some people ask me how to get the P... Oh, far out. Pogba. I just need to be a bit tempered because it was just ping-ponging there. Oh, here we go. Come on. Bruno. It's Oyarzabal! Oh, you probably should have just slapped a boot onto it. Yeah, some people ask how to get the PC version of FIFA. You just need to download Origin, which is similar to Steam. It's just a game. It's just like a store. Like, you have to pay for it, of course, but it's like a Xbox Marketplace, essentially, for PC. Okay. And I've been personally playing on PC FIFA for years now. I sold my Xbox 4 years ago because it makes things tremendously easier for YouTube. You don't have to have a proper capture card in your PC. You can just use your graphics card. It makes everything in the one place. You don't have to sync up stuff necessarily. And you get mods. You get so much free content on your copy on FIFA, which EA never support on console. Come on. Lacazette trying to get in here. Oh! I really hate like dummying like that in the defense. Oh, we might be able to get a breakaway here. Pogba. Rashford. Oh, he's just turned him. and it's a hat-trick. Marcus Rashford has scored a hat-trick against Arsenal. 3-0 in the 90th here, and we have secured our place in the Europa League. It's either going to be against Benfica or Atalanta. We've done the hard yards, and now it's just this defense. There's no way if this was like a proper Arsenal defense, there's no way Rashford's scoring a hat-trick against that. Rashford scores his 7th goal. He's been dragging us so much, man. He's been carrying this team goal-wise. But we've been spreading him around the pitch a little bit, but he's just our top goal scorer. 3-0. I'm so happy with that. And well-deservedly, Marcus Rashford picks up the number 9 undefined. What? I guess that's a bug there. But he's picked up the man of the match. 3 goals up at home. He picks up a 10 overall rating. Arsenal, although they played their cool, calm and collected possession football, they didn't have any substance going forward. Unfortunately, guys, it is time to end the video here. Thank you very much for watching. Like and subscribe if you haven't already. If you're not enjoying the series, feel free to leave a dislike. Check out my social media links if you want to stay connected with me. Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, all in the description below. Highly recommend Twitter. Every single time I post a video, a tweet goes out. It's much more reliable than the YouTube sub box these days. To get all the notifications for the channel, you have to click subscribe, of course, and the bell to join the notification squad. I do enjoy reading those comments. If you guys want to get yourself some cheap and reliable games, maybe some PSN and Xbox codes to buy packs for Ultimate Team, or maybe just some games, I really recommend checking out my affiliation link, G2A. There's some really good prices, so even just looking around, to be honest. Anyway, the Patreon Steam group there as well. Come and join the community on Steam. My name has been Simpzy. Stay tuned for more videos on the channel. Make sure to take care of yourselves. Have a fantastic rest of your day. My name has been Simpzy. Goodbye. Mahrez whips it into the box. Royce! That is just ridiculous. With the layup, Marco Reus